So you don't agree that women should be successful on their own? You just think that they need to depend on a man and get married?
See, that's a false choice that you're creating. I have to be completely dependent on my man and never do anything with my life, or I have to be successful on my own first and then find somebody. It's biological reality that you have a limited fertility window in your life where it's best for you to have children between the ages of about 20 to 35, right? You got about 15 years where it's the best time to have kids and when you're going to be able to have the most kids. So if you spend all of your 20s going to college and building a career and you don't even think about settling down until you're 30, which I think you had said that. You said, I'm going to wait until all my eggs are pretty much gone and then I'll think about getting a husband when I'm at the end of my fertile years. It's not that you can't get pregnant in your later 30s or even your early 40s, but it gets harder and harder. And that's the main reason that we only have 1.6 births per woman in this country and in most developed countries around the whole world.
They never mention the high rate of deformed and handicapped children from late pregnancies. God, these feminists are exhausting with their nonsensical bullshit.
Would you ever be loyal to a guy?
I would be. I feel like I am sometimes. I am right now.
Well, you can't. It's like loyal sometimes.
Which one?
What does that mean?
But what about the husband?
I mean, I'm not him.
She's physically loyal.
She's John Zerka while married to a Mormon bishop, and she shoots.
You couldn't set it any better.
It's amazing.
But you're not loyal to your husband.
I am loyal to his right now.
You're loyal to John Zerka's, but you have a husband.
Okay.
Your Mormon husband, if he was watching this and heard everything.
He probably is watching.
So how does he feel about John Zerka?
He's not like, oh my God, please girlfriend. But he's like, you're in your 20s, like get it out now so I can like marry you when you're loyal when you're 30. He knows I'm going to be with him when I'm 30.
That sounds like a man that's very secure in himself.
That is not a man who is very secure in himself. It's exactly the opposite. He thinks he isn't going to find a better wife. The poor fool.
Every morning, he kisses me on my forehead. It's not anything crazy, but it's like enough to not wake me up too much, but just a little bit to know, like, I love you. So what did I get this morning? Absolutely nothing. Not a text message, not a kiss, not a phone call, not a notification, not a pat on the shoulder. Who hurt you? What did I do to you? Are we fighting? Are you mad at me? Do you not love me anymore? Are we not married? Are we divorced?
Where's the heck to a girl when you need her? No, in all seriousness, it's not because he just suddenly doesn't love you. It's most likely because he was stressed or running late, but there is a slight chance that maybe he's upset at you. And if that's the case, the best question to ask yourself is not what have you done to him, it's what haven't you been doing for him. Damn, maybe we do need the heck to a girl.
Doesn't have a conversation with her actual husband, but will go online for thousands of people's opinions. Makes perfect sense. And this is how divorce starts. She overthought a non-event, and she went from a happy marriage to divorce in a few seconds. This cracks me up because no matter how many nice things a man does for a woman, she'll eventually take them for granted, and she'll complain that you don't do anything for her.
You want a high-value man? So do you want a guy who's got status or wealth?
Not necessarily wealth, but just has something going for himself.
My argument here would be the more money he gets, the less he cares about your money.
Right, but those type of men want to be able to have an intellectual conversation with a
not
woman.
Really.
She thinks she's an intellectual? It's hard to have those kinds of conversations with women because if you say something they don't like, they get mad and derail the whole conversation.
Bro, I can't believe myself, bro. I really got her pregnant, bro. Like, that stupid skank, bro.
These boyfriends confess to getting another girl pregnant and then leave the car in front of their girlfriends. You won't believe what happened next. Who is a red flag?
Got who pregnant? I don't give a as long as it's not me. As long as it's not me. That kid is gonna have a big ass nose. It's not my problem.
What?
Miami, here I come, cause I'm not nobody's baby mama.
I really got her pregnant, man. I'm so stupid, bro. I don't know what I was thinking.
Who you got pregnant? Shoot. As long as it's not me, cause I already got my Christmas gift. I don't care. Who you got pregnant?
What do you mean you don't care?
I'm just waiting on my Valentine's gifts, cause I damn sure don't care. Can I be the godmother or something?
She pregnant. Yeah, I trapped her. I ain't pull out. Yeah.
You trapped who? Who pregnant? Who pregnant? Gary, who pregnant? Gary! Gary, who pregnant? Pregnant?
This is fake as hell, but it's still funny. People actually falling for this does make you wonder, though, who we are sharing the planet with. You'll notice there's always a very specific demographic featured in this level of content.
I've actually decided that I'm going to stay single forever because just the thought of dating repulses me. I don't want to be close to anyone. I don't want to have to text someone and ask how they are or what they've been up to. I don't give a shit. Or for someone to ask me what I've been up to. What have you been up to today? Just make me some dinner.
And this is an example of a frustrated masculine woman with red flags that you want to avoid.
She's one of them that you grabbed and slammed over the hood of the car and just ram it home and make sure you protect yourself because she would be coming after that.
Look, you're free to do porn, but my personal view is I don't think it's impossible for a girl who's been involved in that kind of industry to get a guy, to get married. It's clear.
It's not
about change. It's just like that's your history.
Okay, but it's just like, don't judge people who've had a lot of sex. Some people, like, I didn't even know what I was getting into.
Well, actually, no, I will judge people who have had a lot of sex.
Okay.
In the same way that women judge men for a vast list of criteria when it comes to selecting them to potentially be a romantic partner, men are also allowed to have preferences, standards, and boundaries. It's always this thing with like, oh, why are men so judgmental about body count, or women who do this or who do that? Y'all are super judgmental about a myriad of things that matter to you, like a guy's height, a guy's success, a guy's penis size. There's a million things that y'all care about.
I guess that's valid.
And that's, for you, that's preferences. But if a man has a preference, that's discrimination.
What I think is funny is that she doesn't get the important part. Men want a woman who is wild for them, not everyone else. Similar to how men don't like to spend their entire existence in the company of an argumentative wife. They want peace in their castle.
How much should your man make in a year?
Can we make it monthly?
Sure.
At least 100K a month.
Isn't that a bit high compared to the average income out there?
Well, if I'm talking about my partner, I don't think so.
Why not?
If I'm making 10K a month, he should be making 10 times more than me. And that kind of puts me in the feminine position, and I view him as the masculine, as the main provider in our family, as we're going to grow, expand our family.
100K a month? She's not even that attractive, maybe a 4 to 5 without makeup. The only man making 100K a month is using her face for NBA full court basketball. Between her forehead and teeth, you've got all the backboards you need. These women are beyond delusional when they aren't even close to high value. The entitlement is off the charts.
And when they're around 35, they keep asking, where are all the men? They're all around you, but you ignore them.
So somebody told me that we're no longer using dating apps. We're going to Trader Joe's, Home Depot to find our husband, and that's what we're going to do today. Okay, so this is the fit. I thought it was casual, cute, but like still kind of girly. All right, here we go. This is what my life has come to. So it was kind of a bust.
Oh no! Are you okay?
I got approached by a girl, and she said, "Oh my God, you're so pretty. Can you take my survey?" So I mean, no one's going, but on to the next place. So I'm kind of over it. So I got in and out instead, and I don't know. I just want to go home.
Well, this is funny. She went to Home Depot to find a husband. Instead, she got approached by a female. After trying for a bit, she gave up and went and got food. Father Time said it's not your time.
Time's up.
Why can't women take the lead and show their interest more proactively? Well, it's because women are terrified of rejection as well. We're scared, so it's also tough for us to take the lead in the hopes that the guy who has never shown a lot of sexual interest feels similarly.
Do y'all even want to be husbands anymore? Or did you decide against it?
Let me try and explain what's happening. They're being friend-zoned, and they're seeing their buddies lose everything in divorce, including their kids. They don't feel like we want them anymore because we're too busy entertaining the F-boys and the douchebags. Because we've been told that exciting sex is what makes a relationship great. And our throwaway culture makes us run away from conflict. So yeah, they're giving up too.
I fear that if this find my husband in Home Depot trend continues, men will lose another space where they could have some form of peace, since gyms got condemned because of attention-hungry women. I don't doubt women will start showing up in Home Depot using revealing clothes too.
It is very, very common to dream about an ex, to think about an ex.
Even if they're in a happy relationship?
Yes.
Hold up.
Wow. If you're offended that your partner still thinks about other past lovers or potential lovers, it's going to be a long life. Relationships are a choice. I fundamentally believe that. And the idea that you're not going to be attracted to other people because you have one spouse or one mate is highly unrealistic.
It's absolutely hilarious and sad that they will literally do absolutely anything except what is necessary. They will not be accountable and take responsibility. Leave them to destroy their parents' retirement and live in that generational poverty. So strong, so independent.
I'm actually quite shocked at how dysfunctional this panel is and how nobody can maintain long-term relationships. Let me explain, right? So I'm actually pregnant with a girl right now. So I'm having a daughter, and being here is like terrifying because I have to see like the world that my daughter is going to come up in. And I don't want like what you guys are experiencing. I would never want or wish for my daughter. I don't want my daughter to be used by like some guy in high school or like some guy in college, because that's what's going on, because we're talking about dating and situationships. We're giving our bodies to these men, and I don't want her to be used by some guy who could care less. You know, I want her to be able to exercise discernment and have better options.
The more bodies you get as a girl, the more your value goes down.
What? And what about men?
That's crazy, man. I get more value. The more girls I fuck, my value goes up. The more guys you fuck, your value goes down.
No.
It's like, nah, bro. No.
It's crazy. What the fuck? Because you fuck a lot of girls, your value goes down?
Goes up.
It goes up?
If you fuck a lot of guys, your value goes down. Oh, it doesn't matter?
No, it doesn't.
Okay, what's your body count then?
I'm not gonna say it.
Exactly.
I mean, I could, because it's not that high.
Look, if you didn't care and it didn't matter, you would say your body count. But it does matter, which is why you don't want to say it.
No,
That's the
it's
point.
just because it's private. I don't want to say it on the internet because like people are dumb and they're gonna be like, I don't know. It's just.
But that means it matters.
It's my life.
But that
it
means
doesn't
it matters.
matter.
But
People are just dumb.
That's my point.
I
That
can
means
say
it matters.
Cat food, kitty litter, boxed wine, and companies that make head meds for depression. All of these should see strong growth in the coming years. Thanks for watching Sigma Traits. As always, we're looking forward to your support. So please hit the like button, share this video with your friends, and subscribe to the channel to stay updated with everything.